Hey there, folks. Westland here from the Breakfast Menu. How you doing? If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. In my last video, I decided to take a look at the Boss DD20 to get some of David Gilmour's Echo Rec tones. Today, I thought we'd take another plunge into the world of unconventional David Gilmour tone chasing. Once again, I'm running my amp-free live looping rig. No post-processing except for a rack compressor that I have everything running through just to keep it all from clipping. And all my backing tracks are coming from the Boss RC300 loop station. And yeah, I know you're hearing it with other effects, but like just something to keep in mind is that if you're going for Gilmour-ish sounds, you're not going to get it from like one single effect. I mean, Dave Gilmour had 2 choruses, 2 compressors, couple overdrives, couple distortions, multiple big muffs, high watts, multiple delays, mesa boogies, all kinds of stuff. So what we're just focusing on today is just this one distortion pedal. And this pedal is one that really supports the whole notion of it's not what you use, but rather how you use it. So did you like how that intro sounded? Are you ready to know what pedal we're talking about today? Come closer. Closer. It's the DigiTech grunge.
There's no reason to live anymore, people! There's no reason! There's my tire! There's no reason to live!
That's right. The much maligned DigiTech variation of the DoD grunge pedal from the 90s, and specifically the much maligned DigiTech version. Why? Well, this pedal has a trick up its sleeve that the DoD version does not, and that trick is integral to getting those soaring Gilmour-esque lead tones out of it. You see, the DigiTech version of the grunge pedal, like many of DigiTech's pedals at the time, has 2 outputs on it. One of those is just your traditional amp out, and the other one is a line out for recording directly to a mixing board or something like that. And today we're using the line out. Now this line out has a sort of speaker emulation. It boosts the mid-range and it kind of tames those harsh highs. Set the highs pretty low, set the lows pretty high, add some delay, add some chorus, and you're on your way to Gilmour land. So how can this be? How's the no one else is using one of these cheap, allegedly crappy DigiTech distortion pedals to achieve Gilmour tone? Well, again, it's not what you use, it's how you use it. Now, a lot of us Gilmour nerds know that he used a Boss HM2 and a Boss digital metalizer for a short time in the 80s and early 90s. And while these grunge pedals are by no means clones of either one of those Boss pedals, they all share the same goal. And that goal is to sound like a big, chunky stack of amplifiers pumping out heavy metal tones straight from hell. Does it sound like a big muff? No, but neither does the Boss digital metalizer. And since you got a couple of EQ adjustment knobs on the pedal, it automatically increases the versatility of this pedal by helping it find its place in a mix. So obviously, it does the metal thing. And that is especially if you crank those highs and lows effectively mid-scooping the tone. But I really find that the sweet spot is really when you roll those highs back. And, you know, these aren't just great for, like, 80s Gilmour tones. They're just good for 80s guitar tone in general. Now, tons of guitarists in the 80s were practically chomping at the bit to get their grubby little paws on whatever the newest, shiniest lead guitar tone might be regardless of genre. So these have been out of production for a while, but everyone has one. And if you don't have one, you can find one for ridiculously cheap. And they're absolutely everywhere. You should have no trouble at all finding one. I only paid $45 for this one, and it's my second one. My first one ran away from me several years ago, never to be seen again. This is a pedal that everyone either really likes or really, really hates. And I don't know, maybe it'll convince one of the haters out there to give it a second shot, you know, convince them that it's actually a pretty sick pedal. And hey, I went this whole video without once mentioning Kurt Cobain. This video has been a long time coming. I planned on making this video way back when the Bad Monkey debacle of 2023 was hot on everyone's radar. So I decided to put it off. Not that I have like any kind of like great influence on the used gear market, but you know, some of those gear cycles need a little bit of time to cool down. And look, I'm not telling you that this DigiTech grunge pedal is going to give you tube driver tones or even big muff tones, but it will get you in that ballpark of the digital metalizer and the Boss HM2 that David Gilmour had for a short time on his board in the 80s and 90s. And it'll do it for a lot less money. And you're going to have a hell of a lot easier time finding one of these than you will at Boss Digital Metalizer. Anyway, this concludes another terrible gear review. Let me know your thoughts if you think I should keep making videos like this or if I should just shut up forever. Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to check out some of my original music, there's links in the description. And if you liked it, smash like and subscribe. And if you didn't like it, smash like and subscribe. Have a good one.